Where are you wanting us to go? One line. No shoot.
line.
Yep, do not shoot yet.
My side's better than your side.
Okay, everybody make like a semicircle around me when I get over here. Okay, make a semicircle. I want like Falcon or no
I'm gonna
Merc.
stay out. I'm just
Yep.
gonna view it.
Yep. Merc, go on in front of me. You're gonna be shooting at me, so.
Safe zone.
Hmm?
My safe is on. I can't.
Oh, I can do it.
Okay,
Or you could just hold down the Alt key.
technically speaking, but no big deal. So everybody give Stein room so you can get over there, and then just make like a circle around me so you can actually see me.
Alright, man.
Okay, so the purpose of side scraping is to bounce every single shot that's ever shot at you, unless they hit you in perfect spots. There's an out of bounds angle of, I believe it's 70 degrees, and that's essentially what you're trying to get. So where Stein is right now, I want to make essentially a 70-degree angle and just back straight up at an angle, so that way whenever he shoots, he will bounce.
I'd turn your turret a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I would angle a little more, FYI. You're pretty straight.
Uh,
Yeah, I could shoot.
Yeah, I could totally pen your front turret. I'm firing AP by the way, so I have less pen, but
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna try right now. Just FYI. Okay.
Yeah. So you're causing a 70-degree angle, and with like an E100, your turret's so thick that you don't really have to angle it too terribly much. But you're gonna be in here like this, and then you're gonna back up, take your shot, and then you're gonna
Ow.
go straight back, straight back. So your turret's like this, so he bounces every single shot he shoots. On a quick side note, if an E100 is side scraping like this, you can pen right right between the turret. Yeah, right in the turret ring. If you shoot like right, pretend like you're side scraping on me, Stein. If you shoot right in there, if you guys go around him and look, there's
You actually hit the hull there.
it bounces up into it.
Yeah, on the stream you can see I've got a red mark on it.
Right. It bounces up into him, into his turret essentially underneath. Or if you get at the actual turret ring itself, you'll pen it. But if he keeps trying to pen my front, he's not going to because the angle's good. And then if he tries penning my sides, he won't either because that angle is 70 degrees or more.
Does everyone here have that the mod which shows you the best angles for your tank? It's red, yellow, green for turning your tank.
Negative. That's good for the website.
Okay, yeah, it's I think it's standard on Aisland, so no matter which way you're facing your turret or your crosshair, it turns your tank on your mini map and or sorry on your bottom left to where the perfect angle is for your armor. So, can I just swap with you, Feather, real quick?
Yep, go for it.
That's actually built in.
Yeah, it is. It is built in. I just want to see what. I was you, I would have been. If I'm fighting here, I would have wanted to been. That's where I would want to be if I'm shooting a guy down the aisle. I think you were, yeah.
Yeah,
You were
I have
you were pretty flat.
I have an armor calculator that said it should be fine. It was like 360 armor, so that's why I was sitting like that.
But anyways,
The Stein, a little bit of your turret still poked out.
right here.
There we go.
Well, once
Yeah,
you
a lot of times on this exact map, we trade shots, our E-Hundies versus theirs, and it's always one of those things that a lot of E-Hundies know about the side scraping like this, but they don't realize that you can pin the right on the turret when you face them directly, and so
Yep.
you'll have them sit there camping you, thinking they have the shot, and what you do is you bait their shot, and then you shoot them right in the turret, and a lot of the time they do not. And this is guys that are from low level to high level. They'll just keep getting whittled down.
Yeah, frontal shots on the E100 easy if you have gold.
Gold, just shoot the face. You'll pin 90% of the time, if not more. Like 98% of the time, you will pin his turret with gold. As long as she's not angled.
Now, non-ideal situation, you're moving outside of that. Always, instant you stop or anything, you start thinking ahead and side scraping. And that's when I actually platoon with people for the clan, or if I'm platooning to see how good you are in an E-Hundy, I'll actually see if you naturally will start side scraping, because that gives you a lot more, survivability. And a lot of people think that, oh, the instant you start moving out in the open, you don't have to side scrape, and that's wrong.
So let me get this straight. I think I understand, but you're up against the building, you take the shot, you back out at that same angle and you shoot, then you pull right back in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're keeping the angle, because if you don't keep that angle, you'll get messed up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fire the shot.
And
Go
then there's
back in.
another video that shows this pretty well from Watt Labs, where you can actually also utilize your teammates to side scrape and pull off of there. But like, for example, let's say right now we're about to move forward and I'm moving past Stein. I'll move past, and let's say I'm starting to face fire and a feather's not in front of me. I would still angle my tank coming down the line when I'm about to shoot, and then the instant I'm done, you move forward again, turn the turret, and the instant every time you stop or slow down, you would angle your tank even though there's no cover.
So to move forward down the street like you're doing now, would you sort of waddle, side scrape left, side scrape right, so you're going forward, or
No,
because
I would
eventually
go
you'll
forward
run
as
into
fast
a
as
building.
possible, and then the instant you need to, like, let's say I'm about to round this corner, I don't just round. Let's say I plan on stopping here for a little bit. Instant I hit this corner,
Side scrape.
side scraping like this. A lot of people will, when they hit this corner and they're making a left, they'll go to here and then they'll do this, and then they'll stay the entire time like this.
Oh,
cutting
it's
in
so
and out.
stupid. Yeah, I can't believe people do that
And
sometimes.
I would have to say, even within our clan, we have quite a few that
Oh yeah,
unconsciously do
I'm
that.
one.
So it is the only way to round the corner if you need to push it.
Yeah, if you need to push, then yes. But if you're pushing,
You user joined your channel.
Hey, fucking. Talking either. Falcon. Falcon. Hello.
You were moved. User
Like,
joined your channel.
win a city battle and we can't because nobody's side scraping. It doesn't matter what tank you're in.
like where we are right now,
Each other too.
right where we are right now, I've had 4 guys hold off 8 to 10 tanks all by themselves. That's with good E-Hundy playing. And then on the flip side, we've had an entire group get demolished because of the fact that there was no side scraping and not being able to hold off the entire side.
And remember, this works on all tanks, guys. So I've done it with my low,
Hey,
like
wake
first
up.
like 3 IS6s and a T28 once in my low, and held off 4 fucking tanks by myself. It works on all tanks that have armor for the most part. It
Yeah,
doesn't work
even
on-
if they don't have armor, like I have actually side scraped an T-34 before and successfully done it. You just have to do it the right angle.
How much of the tank do you actually want to be sitting outside? I mean, do you want to move over in the corner, or what do you want to do?
Try it.
I mean, it
Set up.
Like,
and let's do
I've
It-
actually,
it depends
for
on the armor.
demonstration, I forgot to do it this time around. I usually take a T-34 and then I take any tier 10 tank and have them shoot a side scraping T-34 premium tank. Now premium and tier 8, that's usually a huge contrast between what we're used to. Just forgot it this time, but it's just more of each tank's different. But you just got to remember of where the tracks are and the skirts. On the E-Hundy, on other tanks, you just have to see and get an idea of where and how thick your tracks are.
That was HE.
Oh,
Remember, HE is still like on a side scraping tank.
Oh.
HE does damage. And
You were moved. User joined your channel.
Are you back now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you need it for anything, there it is. I don't care. Text or call doesn't matter to me.
Reddit message, right?
I'll
Myself.
check.
Oh, here, I'll just type it in. Never mind.
Log in and check. I gave. Okay. What was I gonna say? I'm dealing with something all of a sudden, just tired. Okay. I gave you, Holm, A Feather, check, Stein, admin. You guys are free to do whatever you get things set up. We'll go from there. I will do more tomorrow once I am at work and able to actually work on it. So
Yeah, no problem.
I'll go from there. Cool.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, man. Yep, it's up and running. So fun.
Channel
Assume that the
switched.
rear of the tank in front
User
of you
joined
is
your
the
channel.
wall, so you sit accordingly on the back of him so that you're getting the 70 degrees.
That turret ring is actually, I took 5 shots. I've only done penned 1.
Ow!
And at JP, Stanish, your JP, you want to angle it actually more. You can't sit like that, dude, because everything in the world, TD wise, will bust that the side of those your mantlet right there where your bolts are for your cannon.
really?
and that little turret. That's what I nailed on earlier.
Yeah, your little side plates on each side of that mantlet are pinnable by any damn gun.
Now, here's the other thing. Like, for example, lock and load on you.
Yeah.
Wait, you're in the IS-7?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's say, in this case, or let me go to the one right behind Lava. So,
User
Lava's
left out of your channel.
side scraping's fine. But let's say, for example, you have a lot more resistance. There's 4 tanks, 5 tanks, 8 tanks on the other side. Turn your turret even sharper. So basically, you want to actually reduce the chance of them going wide and shooting you. Sometimes I've actually faced the wall straight on and able to hold them off, anticipating that they're going to go wide. So side scraping does not necessarily, it's a very variable thing. It's not a very precise,
User was
okay, you
moved
have
to
to
your
always
channel.
angle. I'll use this as an example of Steinbeck.
Oh,
I
I'm
will
dead.
at some time actually go straight on. That's actually a bad part.
Yeah, side scrape on a dead body.
Yeah, well, you can side scrape with a dead body, but I was trying to use for demonstration.
Take a shot, Mert.
One of those best side scrapers, a mouse though. Honestly, beast at it.
I was going to get popped there, wasn't I?
But literally, if you run the side of the wall all you're showing is basically just a sliver of your side, and that's because knowing that they're about to, focus fire on you, then you make it much more, what do you call that, shallow on your angling. So it's not always 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 15 degrees. If I know I'm going to get a lot of shots on, I'll just show up maybe 10, 15 degrees at best, so that you could draw their fire while staying alive.
I do that in my TDs